lovers, a first time in agony. The truths you will uncover will knock you on your knees. I gave it too much, I gave myself up, I lost sight of all my dignity. I've always been smart, my chameleon heart took your draining personality and gave it to me. I wanted to please you, this performance of a lifetime. My heart to you handed, you took it for granted and made me the villain all alone. I struggled through the winter, found cheat codes to your soul, was born to be a giver, destined to pay the toll. I gave it too much, I gave myself up, I lost sight of all my dignity. I've always been smart, my chameleon heart took your draining personality and gave it to me. I wanted to please you, this performance of a lifetime. My heart to you handed, you took it for granted and made me the villain. Oh, inside you there's a guiltless child who never saw his mother smile, a boy who had no sense of home, believes he's better off alone, who coils up in jealousy to mask his insecurities. And I can't fix you, God, I tried. The hourglass I shattered just in time. I gave it too much, I gave myself up, I lost sight of all my dignity. One more lover fails, cautionary tales continue to happen to me.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full, I traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, and saw it through without exemption. I planned each. Each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing, and now as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way, oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way.
Good morning, Carmel. I'm Nathan Deverpolly.
And I'm Elliot Sharm.
It's a B-day, and today's weather is sunny with a high of 55 and a low of 38.
Today, we have 110,000 reasons to be proud Corsairs. Last Friday was the 47th Corsairs Care, formerly known as the Walkathon, and we raised over 110,000 to fund the construction of the coffee station in the new Student Center. Additionally, we donated the excess funds to the BVM mission, House of Hospitality, in Chicago, as well as the Carmelite mission, the St. Vincent de Paul food pantry at Santa Maria in Mundelein. If you saw someone driving around like they'd had way too much caffeine during last Friday's Corsairs Care, or got absolutely soaked by flying water, chances are it was Mr. Floden. Let's take a look back at the smiles, the fun, and the memories of a beautiful day through his lens.
that video floating. Tomorrow, Corsairs Against Procrastination will be in the IC from 3 to 5 p.m. Afterwards, all students are invited to come out with friends to Harbor, which is outside of Dorsey, for free burgers, hot dogs, s'mores, and yard games. This event leads up to both boys' senior nights for volleyball and lacrosse. Pack the stands and pack the gym in support of our boys' teams. The CCHS student section leadership has selected the theme Pajamas. Outdoor Harbor begins at 5:30 p.m. The boys' volleyball match against Nazareth begins at 6 p.m. in the Salvi, and the boys' lacrosse match against Buffalo Grove begins at 7 p.m. in Baker Stadium. Come on out for an evening of fun after Corsairs Against Procrastination as we approach the end of the 2026-27 school year.
Now to meet your seminarian with Cody Beber and Jim Bryant.
Hi, my name is Cody Bieber. I'm a seminarian studying for the Archdiocese of Chicago. I'm just wrapping up my third year of 7. God willing, be ordained a priest in 2030. I graduated from Buffalo Grove High School in 2018. Graduated from University of Kansas with a degree in architecture in 2023. But seminary's been very fruitful. I'm very blessed to be here. I'm excited to be here to join you in the fall. Looking forward to talking to you guys in the cafeteria or just in the hallways, get to know you, to talk to you about discernment, just your plans after high school. So very much looking forward to being here. God bless.
Hello, my name is Jim Bryant. I'm a seminarian over at Mundelein. I went to Grays Lake Central High School just up the road, and I'm really excited for this coming semester to be able to be with you to help maybe fill some of the gaps that will be left behind by the great Father Christian Shu, who's actually my associate pastor in my home parish. So it'll be really good to get involved in the ministries here. Can't wait.
Thank you for that video. Today's day in history comes from CDN, so let's see what history interested them. In 1846, President James K. Polk asked Congress to declare war on Mexico. In 1910, Glacier National Park was established. In 1943, during World War II, U.S. troops invaded Attu. The following people were born on this day. 1875, Harriet Quimby. 1904, Salvador Dali. 1918, Richard Feynman. Since we missed May 7th day in history because of AP testing, let's take a look at what history interested Joseph Maldonado. In 1915, the British ocean liner RMS Lusitania is sunk by a German submarine during World War I. In 1945, Germany signs an unconditional surrender, ending World War II in Europe. In 1992, the Space Shuttle Endeavour launches on its first mission. In 2000, Vladimir Putin is inaugurated as president of Russia. The following people were born: Johannes Brahms and Gary Cooper.
We look forward to learning more about interesting historical facts from the rest of Mrs. Donner's students.
Now for current events. Many people on our luxury cruise ship, the MV Hondius, was tested positive for hantavirus as of last week. The ship has since docked after a long delay, and all the U.S. passengers are being airlifted back to the U.S. 2 passengers with hantavirus symptoms are traveling in the plane's biocontainment units. One of them has been tested positive with the virus, while the second has not been confirmed yet. Health authorities have stated that the virus has a low chance of spreading, and as of now, 6 people that are no longer on the HV Hondius has been tested positive for the hantavirus, with 2 others falling ill. A Dutch couple and a German passenger have passed away, but so far, those are the only confirmed deaths.
New airport security footage shows the moment a person was struck by a passenger jet last Friday at the Denver International Airport. According to reports, thermal imaging from the camera footage shows the person jumping a nearby fence and walking onto the runway directly into the path of the incoming plane. The crash started a fire in the plane's right engine, and passengers were evacuated immediately. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy posted on social media about the incident, stating that no one should ever trespass on an airport. 12 passengers suffered minor injuries, and 5 were taken to the hospital. Now to Senor Young's video on the final results.
Tiempo, ya vivías en mis pensamientos.
he conocido y me duele caminar tan solo donde ibas conmigo. Y hoy hago mis planes favoritos sin mi persona favorita, aunque sé que te necesito, por eso te lo pido a gritos. Mejor porque la pena no vale la pena y la bilirrubina corre por mis venas cuando te tengo aquí a mi lado. Cada momento es un regalo. Un tinto de verano, beso. Si sabes contar, no cuentes con mis manos, que ya no te vuelven a tocar porque ya no te amo.
De Iztapalapa.
Oro de ti, es tanto que te quiero decir, es que no pasan las horas y ahora yo apostaría todo en este juego que es la vida.
Congratulations, Period A. Now, to sports. Today, girls varsity soccer has a home game against Libertyville in Baker Stadium. Kickoff is at 5 p.m. Good luck, Corsairs. As I said before, tomorrow are the senior nights for both boys varsity lacrosse and boys varsity volleyball. Make sure to pack the stands and pack the bleachers in support of the senior athletes. The theme is pajamas. The outdoor harbor event, again, begins at 5:30, the boys volleyball game at 6, and the boys lacrosse game at 7. Good luck, Corsairs. That's all for today. I'm Nathan Deverpolly.
And I'm Elliot Sharm.
Have a merciful Monday, Carmel.
Yes, it was my